Hey y'all, Michael Smith here with the Bluefield Group, and today I'm here with Josiah Pott at Courageous Enterprises, and we're going to be talking about how to purchase a home with a contract for deed. So Josiah, what exactly is a contract for deed and how is it different from the normal process of purchasing a home?
Okay, so basically when you do a typical mortgage, the bank gives you the deed, but they hold a lien on the property. So if you decide not to pay them off, they foreclose on you and they get their deed back. How we do them typically is that we hold the deed to the property, and you can pay us off at any time. You pay us payments just like you're paying a bank. If you complete the full series of payments, 30 years of payments,
right,
which is typical, then you'll receive the deed to the property. At any time though, like I mentioned, if you want to refinance with another institution, then you can feel free to do that.
Okay. So because the ultimate goal is to repair your credit, get into a position where you can qualify for traditional financing, because the interest rate is going to be lower, you get to the place where you knock you guys off,
exactly,
refinance or pay you off or whatever you want to say,
yeah,
put a regular mortgage in place, and then the deed would transfer in your name and the lien would go just like any other mortgage. Okay. So what sets you apart and your company apart from other people out there offering similar programs, lease with option to purchase or contract for deed?
Well, first off, I'll mention probably our flexibility with people. We try to be as flexible as possible because some people, they've just moved into the area, they love how we work and they want to work with us, but they might only want to do like a lease with an option or something like that. Okay. And they just feel comfortable just signing a 12-month lease at that time. Now we do all types of things. We try to be as flexible as possible and just kind of survey the options that person has in front of them. So I would say that's one of the things that we take pride in is just our flexibility. Okay. But another thing that we do that I don't think a lot of other companies do is we are very client-based, which means that we don't have an inventory of 20 or 30 properties waiting on someone to move into. We have zero vacancy, and how we maintain that is by we receive clients most of the time from you, right? And then we'll hook them up with a realtor to go see many different houses, just like they're buying a house, because that's what they're doing. Right. We want people to love what they get, and so that's why we choose to do it this way, rather than just picking from a big bowl of properties that are scattered around the area.
Yeah, you guys are actually the only company I know that does it this way. That's why I love working with you. A lot of times, if you're looking for a rent-to-own program, you have to go to all these different providers, yeah, and say, hey, what do you have available? And they might have two, yeah, to pick from. And if you don't like either of those, you got to find somebody else offering, yeah, or you might try to go directly to the seller and negotiate a rent to own. But in your situation, you let the client pick out the property, yeah, right? So that's really unique, and I think it provides a lot of value to the client. Yeah. So Josiah, is there anything else that you feel is important for us to cover before we wrap up?
Yeah, I would say that one thing to note and acknowledge about our system is that it's not right for everyone. I mean, that sometimes people can go get a loan from a bank, and that's what you should do, and right, probably in all circumstances if that's available to you. But for some people, this is exactly what they're looking for. They might be, in a situation where they, know that they want to stay in one area for a long time, but they're not sure exactly where they want to be. Or they're just stuck and they don't want to be paying rent to a landlord who doesn't care about them. They want to be earning their fair share and they want to be paying off their house like everyone else.
Sure.
And this works perfectly for those kind of people. So, it's not for everyone, but, it works well for a lot of people.
It's a good option to consider, I think. If you're in the place where you just cannot qualify for traditional financing, yeah, a lot of people think, well, I can't qualify for a mortgage, I better go rent. Yeah. Right? So this can be a great way, like you said, to build some equity, yeah, have some real ownership, and then be working on your credit so that you can refinance in a few years and get a lower interest rate loan. So, all right, y'all, thanks for watching. Josiah, thank you so much for coming. I hope this was valuable and educational. We want to do the best to bring you the content that's going to be relevant and educational. So if there's anything real estate related you really like us to cover, please leave that in the comments below. If you have any specific questions about contract for deeds, lease options, anything like that, please reach out to us by phone or email. We want to answer your questions, and if it's a good fit, we'll get you connected with Josiah. And yeah, Josiah, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, and we'll see y'all in the next one.